But when I eventually realized it wasn't just the thing that I had done that was bad, but it was me that was bad, or at least I was made to believe that I was bad, that's when the shame kicks in.
What actually happened when you got into the conversion therapy? How did it work? Was it very traumatic? Now looking back on it, you've obviously written about it. You've got a book of other survivors who went through it. What did it actually look like? Take us through the actual process.
So, what did it look like, and did it like how did it? Well, first of all, it didn't work, Clint. Apparently not, or clearly not. Should I say? No, I
Again, I'm
yeah,
shocked.
there was. It's so strange. When I started the conversion therapy program, the one-on-one program, I went to both the one-on-one program as well as the group program. The one-on-one program I went for all 4 years I was at Liberty. The group program I only went to once, and that's actually the story that I recount in Shame, Sex, Attraction. We can talk more about that one after. Because I only went once, and so I wanted to have some sort of representation of that. In my next book, I'll be doing my one-on-one experience of conversion therapy. When I first went to the group or the individual program at Liberty, I before I even got into the room with this pastor, I decided that I wanted to make sure that I wasn't going to get in trouble if in fact I came to him and talked to him. I thought, what happens if I go and talk to him and he tells the university or tells my mom or whatever? So I made this fake email, and at the time, again, this gay kid coming from Toronto, I was like, "What's the furthest identity, or what would be like a persona that I could construct by way of email that is as far away from gay 18-year-old Luke from Toronto?" So I made this email. It was something along the lines like Texas football fan, and so I made this email. I said, if I come talk to you, will you get me in trouble? Will you report me? Like blah blah blah. And he said, no. The conversion therapist, his name was Dane Emmerich. He said, no, as long as you're not going to self harm in a physical sense, I'm not going to report you and that your secret's safe with me kind of thing. So I was like, okay. So I went and I started meeting with him. And what actually catalyzed the whole situation was the fact that I had on every dorm at Liberty, there were two RAs, two spiritual life directors, and then a bunch of prayer leaders, and then the rest of us plebeians who were fortunate enough to be on leadership. And so one of my spiritual life directors actually made a move on me, and then we had this weird encounter. And then afterwards, he wouldn't talk to me because he was fully awash in evangelical shame. And so when I had no one to talk to about this, because obviously it's not street cred to go and tell your friends at Liberty that, oh, I just hooked up with my spiritual life director, now he won't talk to me. So I was like, gosh, and I did talk to one friend, but that's only by chance that it even came out because he was also gay. But I didn't want to burden him with just this knowledge and having to shoulder my struggle at the time that my spiritual life director won't talk to me anymore. So instead I was like, I'm going to fast track my idea of having fun with other evangelical guys and just go to conversion therapy. But again, I didn't conceptualize it as conversion therapy. I just thought about, I'm going and talking to this pastor who's going to help me with my quote unquote same sex attraction.